So what is up guys, my name is Eric and we're gonna go back in history on technology, not on a certain issues that's been happening right now. Well, just giving you little good vibes. So back in almost 5 years ago, true wireless earbuds were slowly emerging and only few companies have been making these true wireless earbuds in answer to giving convenience with all those earbuds that's being sold together with our smartphones. And a year after that, Apple made their own first true wireless earbuds, which was the Airpods. Apple was so successful in selling all those Airpods because I think of these two main reasons. First is that at the same year, Apple removed the 3.5mm jack to improve the water resistance rating. That makes all those Airpods very sellable. And second of all, on that year, a huge percentage on population uses iOS and iPad. Of course, Airpods were dedicatedly engineered for both iPad and, of course, iOS devices. Followed after that is that Samsung also released their first true wireless earbuds, which was the Icon X. And not only those companies who specialize in hands-free devices, but also smartphone makers for the likes of Xiaomi, OnePlus, and Google.
And of course, as years pass by, 3.5mm jack slowly going down to the history.
Now, of course, Jabra at this point also joined the game in making true wireless headsets. After their success of the Jabra Elite 65T and of course the active version of it, making it one of the best alternatives for, of course, the Apple AirPods. Out from that device, they've made some improvements and of course redesigned the device and came up with the Jabra Elite 75T and of course the Elite Active 75T. So to start off, let's talk about the design of the device. The cradle and the earbuds itself are relatively smaller than its predecessor, the Jabra Elite 65T, and of course smaller than the Airpods Pro, the Airpods 2, and Galaxy Buds Plus. Now, Jabra also did a great job on transferring from micro USB to USB Type-C port on the Elite 75T, which is very convenient since most devices are already using USB Type-C ports for smartphones or even for tablets. Even though the cradle and the earbuds are smaller in design, it packs more juice than the predecessor with 7.5 hours of battery life for both earbuds and a total of 28 hours with the wireless charging cradle. You also get an IP55 water and dust rating for the regular version, and of course for the active version an IP56 sweat and dust resistance rating. You also get a 2-year warranty for the water and dust resistance for the regular version, and of course for sweat and dust resistance for the active version, in which I wish all smartphone companies provide that kind of warranty for their smartphones with IP ratings. Jabra is also selling a wireless charging cradle so that you can charge wirelessly with the cradle, but it's not available in most countries. I'm hoping that Jabra would sell it in the future, available in some countries like here in the Philippines. Now for the prices of both regular and the active version, the regular version is priced at $179 in the US, and for the active version at $199 in the US. It's equivalent to 10,000 to almost 12,000 pesos here in the Philippines. That includes taxes. And of course, it has the same price with the Airpods 2 without the wireless charging cradle or with the wireless charging cradle, and cheaper than the Airpods Pro, but of course more expensive than the Galaxy Buds Plus. With all the specs and the features that you get with the device, it's reasonable enough to be priced at that range. So we're gonna talk about the features and of course the quality of the device. Let's start off with the call quality of the Jabra Elite 75T. Jabra has installed in what they call the 4-microphone call technology, in which it will block the excess noise surrounding you and will only capture your voice when you're talking to someone in the other end of the line. And of course, unlike the Sony's WH-1000XM3 and the Apple AirPods Pro, in which they have noise cancelling feature, the Jabra Elite 75T doesn't have a noise cancelling feature, and with the noise isolation design of the device, it actually works like a noise cancelling feature for those devices. But I'm still expecting a noise cancellation feature for the future devices. There is also a hear-through feature with the Jabra Elite 75T in which it allows to capture the ambient noise surrounding you whenever you need to hear everything on your surroundings or when you use the device at work for calls, which is a great feature though. Actually uses the microphones that are pointed outside the earbud. You can use the hear-through technology with either both of the earbuds on your ear or even the proprietary earbud, which is the right earbud of the Jabra Elite 75T. Both Elite and the Active 75T is equipped with Bluetooth 5 technology, the latest Bluetooth technology right now, for uninterrupted and of course proven wireless connection.
There are magnets on each earbud, and they don't only work to keep the buds in place and from falling, but it also works like a proximity sensor. Like the buds will turn on once they're out of the cradle and turns off when they're placed back.
There's one other feature that I'm gonna talk about, but before that, I'm gonna talk first about the Sound Plus app, the companion app for the Jabra Elite 75T. The Sound Plus app from Jabra can be downloaded from both App Store or from iOS and of course from the Google Play Store. So first, after you downloaded the app and open it, you can actually see moments in which you can see 3 moments: the My moment, the Commute moment, and Focus moment. And from each of those moments that you see, you can set presets for those different moments. You can also see the battery of the cradle and of course the earbuds itself, the percentage, how much battery left for both cradle and the earbuds. And under each moment you can set the presets like the sound mode. It's either you can turn on the hear through or turn off the hear through. You can actually set up the equalizer on your preference. You also get music presets. Now I've just recently updated the app on my iPhone and of course for my Android device. They've added some features on the app that in which you can customize the buttons of each of those earbuds. You can actually customize the controls for media, for incoming calls, and of course ongoing calls on both earbuds. And of course we have the My Sound in which the app can set up a hearing profile for you according to how your ears capture sounds, and in which of course the app will play a set of beeps for you to respond on so that it will set a hearing profile for you. Of course, let's talk about the sound quality of the device. The device sounds really great in terms of calls and of course using it for media. Although it has a very punchy bass, but with the equalizer inside the Sound Plus app, you can actually do a preset from that music equalizer so that you can set the sound according to your preference, and voila, enjoy your music. So there is also another feature that I'm gonna be talking about. Like I said a while ago, I'm gonna talk about this since not all true wireless earbuds have this kind of feature. Not even the Airpods Pro and the Airpods 2 have this kind of feature. Even the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus doesn't have this kind of feature. I'm actually talking about the multi-connect or the multi-point technology of the Jabra Elite 75T. So what is a multi-connect or multi-point technology? This multi-point technology is actually useful for people like me who happens to own 2 devices at the same time. And of course, each of those devices have different network carriers. Like for example, I'm using my other phone, I'm listening to music using my Jabra Elite 75T, and it happens at the same time I got a call from my parents or from my sister from the other phone. I get hassle-free on disconnecting my earbud. All I have to do is press the button on the right earbud and it automatically pauses the music from the other smartphone and transfer me to the other smartphone and answer the call. I wish other true wireless earbuds provide that kind of technology though. So to sum everything up, what I'm about to say might not have any connection to everything that I said a while ago, but this is currently the reality that we're facing right now. With all this pandemic that's been happening around the world right now, and of course, we are suggested to work or maybe forced to work at home. It may not be a necessity, but at these hard times, it is when the importance of these kinds of things or devices comes in, since we all know that one way to get infected by this pandemic is through transmission on anything we touch. And of course, we use our smartphones almost every minute of the day for other stuff, and most importantly, for phone calls. The point is that answering a call by not getting your smartphone near your face and using hands-free devices can be one way of prevention on being infected. Of course, with the compact design, the huge battery life, IP55 rating or IP56 rating for the active version. You also get hear-through technology or microphone call technology, and of course multi-point technology. If it happens, then you own two devices at the same time. I could say that this is one of the best alternatives for, of course, the Apple AirPods Pro, the Apple AirPods 2. Not only to that, but also to cheaper competition out there or more expensive competition out there. Well, in my opinion, Jabra Elite 75T is currently one of the best true wireless earbuds out there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. Once again, my name is Eric, and remember guys, stay home, stay safe, God bless us all, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.